All right, guys, so today we're going to talk about colleges and Evansville, Indiana. So we do have two colleges. Even though Evansville is not a huge city, it is a pretty good sized city, and they have put two colleges into Evansville. Now, I will say that it does not feel like a college town by any means. One, University of Southern Indiana, or USI as I'll refer to it, is on the far west side, so it almost feels disconnected from Evansville, but it is a big part of Evansville. There's a lot of students in town. You will see them around during the school year, especially on the west side. The other one is UE, University of Evansville. It's a much smaller school, but it is right in the heart of Evansville. You'll see it's not downtown, but it's in kind of the center geographically of where Evansville is. Great school as well, much smaller student population. So even though they both have a ton to offer, you don't feel like you're living in a college town, but it does provide a lot of great opportunities for students if they're looking for a good college in a good sized city. Evansville, USI, and UE might be the right option. So let's dive into those and see what's going on with them. All right, so we'll start talking about University of Evansville, or UE. Like I said, it's right in the middle of town. It's a really neat school. So when you drive through it, because you end up driving through it quite a bit if you're around that part of town, it's an absolutely beautiful campus. So it is a private school, despite the name makes it sound like it is a public school, but it is a private school. Pretty small enrollment. So I believe the enrollment of undergraduate and graduate students is about 2,500 students. So it's not a massive university by any means. They have a great faculty ratio when you're comparing that to students. I believe it's about 13-1, but they've got 80 different programs. It was founded in 1854, so it's a very historic college that really seems to focus on students and their programs. Some of the really neat things about it, though, is one, they've got the #1 study abroad program, which is wild. So they've got a sister college in England, Harlexton College, and from what I've heard, that's a very cool study abroad program. So if that's something important to you, if you're looking for colleges and you're like, where do I go? Or my kid's looking at that and they really want to study abroad and have a great experience while doing that, Harlexton College is a really cool program that they should look into when doing that. Sports is also a big thing for them. The Purple Aces, they are NCAA Division I in the Missouri Valley Conference. So the Missouri Valley Conference does not boast the most intense competition, but they are NCAA D1, so you will have some good games to attend and see things like that. So that's University of Evansville in a nutshell. Look it up, especially if you're in town, kind of drive through it. Like I said, beautiful campus. You'll see some really cool things there. Now, before we hop into USI and look at that, if you find any value in this video at all, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, drop a comment if you will. It really helps us a ton, as well as it helps us get this video to other people like you who can find value in it as well. So please do that. We would really appreciate it. All right, so now looking at University of Southern Indiana, or USI as we all lovingly call it. That's a completely different school really when you compare it to UE. So this one's gonna be found on the far west side of town. So if you look at the map, look on the west side, then go out a little further, kind of in between Evansville and Mount Vernon. Great school, absolutely beautiful campus as well. So they've got a great trail out there. You'll see a ton of people, walking and running on. But this is gonna be a much different feel when you compare it to University of Evansville. So University of Evansville is that smaller feel of about 2,500 students. USI, in my opinion, I believe it's going to be quite a bit more affordable. We have a lot of students go there because of its affordability. So the enrollment there is about 10,000 students. So it's a lot bigger. You're also going to see it's a newer school. So as University of Evansville was founded a long time ago, USI was founded in 1965. So it's going to have a much different feel when you look at it that way. So some of the things though that are notable about USI, one is going to be they have a ton of program options. So 130 undergraduate and graduate programs. So you've got a lot of opportunity there, as well as you're looking at still, NCAA Division I if sports are important to you there. And then even the business program is AACSB accredited, which is a great accreditation for their business program. But obviously, like I said, 130 programs, you've got a ton to choose from there. And then USI is also, it is a public university as opposed to UE, which is going to obviously factor into its affordability as well. So you've got two very different schools really that offer a lot of benefits, pros and cons, depending on what you're looking for specifically. I would encourage you to look at them both. They definitely both have options that could be super beneficial for you. And then also just a fun fact about the University of Evansville. I was looking at notable alumni. Both schools have, a lot of notable alumni there, but Rami Malek, so if you've watched Bohemian Rhapsody, he plays Freddie Mercury in that film. So check it out. That is University of Evansville alumni right here in town. Really neat thing to look at. Okay guys, and as much as we love making these videos, we are licensed realtors in the state of Indiana and Kentucky. So if you're looking at relocating to this area or moving within this area, we would love to help you. We love helping people buy and sell real estate. Feel free to shoot us a text or give us a call at 812-315-3850. As well as if you're moving anywhere, whether it's Indiana, Kentucky, or a completely different state, we can connect you with a great real estate agent there as well. So feel free to reach out. We're happy to help in that way as well.